Hello everyone, it's System, and this is Glacial Awakening. Hope everyone is well, having an amazing day. I'm having a great one. So let's get back to this pack here. Just gonna push forward. In between episodes, a lot has happened, I guess. We'll kind of go over it all. I went ahead and moved my base. I didn't move my base. What am I talking about? I changed my base. I changed the block we were using. We were using the Zen blocks before, so they're over XEN, right? Yeah, grab them. I was using these blocks, and it was messing with my video encoding, so it was making like the video really blurry, and I didn't like that, so I decided to get rid of them, and I switched it over to stone, but only for short term. So I went ahead and made this tool here, a chisel. I also made a diamond wand to kind of make building this really easy, but yeah, I had to switch it over. For right now, it's stone. I think I'm going to end up going with a snow fort, but I need to get a bunch of snow first. And that's really a matter of making a whole bunch of those burst seeds, because there is a snow burst seed, and then we'll be able to get tons of snow that way. Yes, we're in a snow world, but you actually have to mine the snow and then compact it to get the snow that I want to build with. So that is why I'm not doing it that way. But anyway, that is pretty cool. I use this too. This is a pretty cool little item that doesn't get used a lot. This is the eye chisel. It is from the mod chisel. Use a diamond, not diamond, gold, and a redstone, and did a diamond on that one to actually, get it built there. But once you have this thing's really useful. You can kind of, right click with it, opens up this menu. So you can kind of click on an item in your inventory, and if you have more, it kind of does it all at the same time. So let's go do this here, grab you, then say I want them all to be big tile. I could switch them all to big tile and go chisel, and it actually changes every one of them at the same time. They're all big tile now. Or I can turn them back to stone. I can just change them around however I want. But you can see here I used it for the whole thing. And another good thing about this is, well, it has another setting here. So you can kind of use it to change blocks in the world. So you can see here it's ready to do a giant area. And that's because I have it on this setting right here, which is chiseled an area of like blocks, extending 10 blocks in any direction. So it allows you to change blocks in a massive area. Really easy. I don't want to do it because every once in a while you have to go and do some like on the corners manually when you want to change it back, because it gets under machines and stuff, which I noticed when I was actually doing this. But it made it, it's kind of like an exchanger, right? But using a chisel, which is pretty fantastic and pretty cool. And I do like it. You can also use it like this too. Just kind of left click on things and just change blocks around exactly how you want. So yeah, really useful. Is that the right one? No, I had it set to a block. That's why it's doing that. If you don't set it to, there's a way to like onset it to a block, and I forget how. How do you do that? Do you have to take the materials out of your inventory? Is that what you do? I would just want to see here now. Do that. Go ahead and drop that off. Yeah, there's no block in there now. No, it's set to a block still. There's a way to make it not set to a block. I can't remember. I'll worry about that later. Basically, I just need one of those big tiles there. It's going to drive me crazy. So let's do that. Let's go here. Let's pop that in there. Let's go to big tile. There we go. Sweet. Okay, so that's good. Another thing I did was over here, I went ahead and automated these, and I don't have the tables out right now because I'm going to probably leave them off, I guess, while we're working today, because they actually make a pretty loud humming noise, and it was kind of waning on me after a while, I have to say. And yeah, I just kind of broke the tables and put them in there, but I did leave them automated, and I did that just with one of the grit bases with a filter here. This is the crystal that actually grows. You can't normally get it, but I used the empowered displacer. I was able to get it and then be able to filter it. So now when they grow, this thing breaks just those crystals that grow, and then of course MIDI gravity block pulls them in here. Just kind of automates the process, right? Don't have to worry about it, which is pretty fantastic and pretty cool. But for the sake of the video, I'm going to do that there. Go ahead and drop that off. Usually I would just use a muffler, but there's no good muffler in this pack that I saw anyway. There may be a muffler somewhere, but I don't really see any. I may add a super sound muffler or something, just to kind of alleviate sounds like that. And these loud guys out here, I got a bunch of passive mobs out here, right, for that ritual. And yeah, I may do that just to, make it a little more quiet. I guess the other big thing was, well, I guess I made the base a little bigger. That is something there. I did make one more thermopile. So we had 2 thermopiles now. Kind of cleaned up this this automation too. So it was just a little closer. And that works out. Got a line of hoppers running off the back here. Ooh, see? You get leftover ones in the corner. But anyway, I'll fix that after. But I have a line of hoppers running under this chest. So I can just grab the things from the front really easy after they're done being processed. I can pop in this one. Then it goes in a brazier, then it ends up in this chest over here, which is pretty cool. And working out pretty sweet. And yeah, that is pretty much it. The other thing that changed, I guess in between episodes, I'll show you right here, a bunch of quests change. So like tons of them that didn't have any explanation on the quest before have explanations now. And several of the rewards changed too. Like right now I could grab plant matter. Boom, done. I can go ahead and grab this one. I don't even think this one had any write-up on it before, but now we get some candle lily pads, which is cool. This one here, some more arcane base blocks. We got those from something before. This one here, some XP levels, which is nice because they're free. And then over here, you've got a hand glider when you kind of finish chapter 3, which is pretty neat. Also, one other big thing that I know has changed. There was a quest right here. There was actually 2 of them. And it was to go to another dimension. He actually removed the mod that was added to dimension, which I think was Glacius. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was like Glacius or Galactius. No, it wasn't Galactus. That is a big bad guy from Marvel. Marvel, isn't it? I think it was Glacius. But either way, that mod's gone, and you don't need it for the astral progression anymore. You can kind of go a different route, and then, yeah, you're going to be doing it this way. So that is pretty cool as well. But I changed my video today because I was going to work on armor today and some other stuff. So instead, what we're going to do, I think, is just continue along the technology until we get to this simple machine chassis, which I believe at which point we need to go back and actually go through astral until we get star metal. So we'll probably go through this section today and then work on this in the next video. So let's go ahead and grab everything and get to it. And okay, the first thing we're going to do here is probably a couple upgrades. So we're going to go ahead and grab you. Go ahead and grab some iron. Might as well get this backpack upgraded because, yeah, this is something I haven't done yet. Really didn't have the resources to waste on it, but we can take it up 2 tiers really easy. I'll take it to diamond later, but I don't really have much diamond. But now we can go ahead and just drop things off and kind of forget about it, man, which is nice. Anyway, do that, and that. That should be good. Maybe even our food. So there we go. We got some room. We got some room to play with, and that is pretty good. Next thing we're going to do is probably upgrade our whole combustion setup just so we can do more recipes kind of simultaneously. So we're going to go ahead and grab some gunpowder. Plus, I also need more redstone. We're actually hurting in the redstone department. So we'll do that. And what else do we need here? Probably some iron. And that looks pretty good. So to upgrade this, we're going to go ahead and grab, what is it called here? It is a quick dropper. A quick dropper is one upgrade we could do. So let's go ahead and grab you. We will need some glowstone. So let's go ahead and grab 4. And I will also grab the actual dropper over here because we could use it in the recipe, right? So let's do that and that. We won't have to use that dropper setup anymore, which will be nice. Let's go ahead, try out here. I guess we just need some glowstone. Then there we go, got our quick dropper. Next thing we do is upgrade the casing so it has more heat so we do more simultaneous recipes. And we're just going to do that with the osmium casing. And the last one, I guess, would be, what is it called there? The combustion heater. We need a upgraded one of these. We're going to go to iron, otherwise the multi-block is going to form. So I'll actually show you that in a second. It won't form with the glass and this quick dropper unless I upgrade that from stone. So we'll go ahead and do that there. Go ahead and break that puppy. Hopefully get everything out of there. Go ahead and grab the osmium casing. Put in the stone one just to show you that it's not going to form first. Because people will say, yes, it can. And I'll say, no, it can't. And then I'll have a, discussion. But anyway, let's do that there. But you'll see right here, it says the multi-block isn't formed. So, yeah, it doesn't form right. You have to upgrade it to at least iron, which we can do really easy. So we'll just pop that right in there. Go ahead and throw a button on it. That is good. And then throw in some charcoal. And just let that buffer. That is cool. Go ahead and make a little more blaze powder too, I guess. We'll do like that much. I need to make a big batch. I don't need to come up here anymore. Actually, don't need that. A big batch of gunpowder at some point. I just haven't got to it. But anyway, let's go ahead and toss you in there. Hit the button. That is good. And redstone. Redstone now. Before I was only able to do 1 recipe. With 3,000 HU, I should be able to do 3, I think. Because I think it's about 800 each. So let's try and see if we could do 3 recipes simultaneously. You notice the quick dropper too, just like instantly drops stuff. It's just like bam, down. No waiting at all. No hitting any buttons. Way easier. Oh, maybe that wasn't full on fuel. Let's try that again. Because I only did 1 recipe there, actually. I thought it would do more. Yeah, it should do more. So let's do... Oh, that's why. I did the recipe wrong. Let's go to redstone here. Is it 2 and 2 or 4 and 4? I forget. It's 2 and 2. So it would be, yeah, it'd be 6 and 6. Let's try that. See if we could actually do triple recipes here. Let's do that. That actually looks good, right? Then hit the button. Full and fuel. Yep. Yeah, there we go. We can do big batches now, and that's kind of the plan. So that is awesome. That is done, and that's some pretty solid upgrades. We need that. Just trying to think of what else we need here. I think we need clay for the next part of this as well, so let's go ahead and grab some of that. What we're going to get into next is an upgrade for the Arcane Archives. I was actually talking to the dev of that mod last night, and apparently this system is really just like the first tier of the system. So he's working on this. He's been working on it for some time, and the like end game goals, I have it kind of related to AE2. So it'd be like a magic version of AE2. So that is the goal of this mod. It's going to be really cool in time, and this is just like the early game of the mod. So that is all that's really out now. It's already pretty cool, so I'm excited for that. Oh, also one thing he showed me. Let's go here. Let's go to stone. If you have a hotkey set up for your manifest, so right now I have a button I can open up my manifest. I had to do that in controls. But if you have a hotkey and you hit the hotkey while highlighting something, it actually aim it directly to the crate, which is nice. This is actually really cool and just a nice, easy way to find stuff without actually having to open up your manifest, which I kind of like. The only thing I don't like is these lines. When they're connected to multiple inventories, because you've been messy with your inventory, basically, it'd be nice to have a second hotkey to cancel it. Because right now, I have to either open up my manifest or open up every chest, or I could just go in here and hit end tracking. It'd be just nice if there was a hotkey to do that, just a quality of life thing. But anyway, that's good there. So what we're going to do now is get into an item. I believe it's called the Amphora. Actually, do I have the book in here? I do not. Let's go find that book real quick. It is right here. So we're going to get a little fluid network type dealie is what we'll call it. Just looking for here. Yeah, it's connected to the radiant tank. Basically, you make this radiant tank and this amphora. It'll link the amphora, basically like a bucket. It's like a linked bucket hooked to a tank. And you can switch which tank it's linked to at any given time. And as long as it's linked and it has fluids, you can just keep pouring it out or keep picking it up. So I'm going to go ahead and do this because it sounds very useful. So let's go ahead and do that. They're right over here now. I'm just kind of making sure we have everything. I think we do. Let's go ahead and grab some crystals, though. Let's do that. Probably toss that in there and hunt stuff down. I already have everything for the amphora. Just grab an amphora, so let's do that. Then the next part of it, I can't remember. I think there was a weird item we had to make. Where is it? It is right here. We need to make this scintillating inlay. So it'd be this here. What do I need there? I think it was redstone and some agates, right? Is that everything? Redstone dust, agate, nugget. I have that. I don't have enough radiant dust. Let's go hunt down some dust here. Let's do that. Let's grab like that much. That looks good. Grab an inlay and see if we can hunt down the tank now. The tank is here. What do we have left here? Some shaped radiance quartz. Let's go ahead and grab a couple of them. That is good. It looks like we get 4 for one recipe too, right? So that's good. Oh, a containment field. I didn't grab that one. Let's go ahead and grab a containment field. Here we go. Now we can grab those tanks, and now we can actually set this up. Now we just got 2 more advancements too, which is always pretty cool. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and get rid of this tank now, because we don't really need it. Let's go ahead and toss that one down on the ground. We're going to move the fluids out of it, right? So that is something. Do I have buckets in here? I do. Awesome. So let's go ahead and grab these tanks. These tanks are actually pretty cool looking, first off. So you just put them down here. They just look neat. So that is cool. I probably only need 3 right now because we only have like 3 liquids. I want to get some lava going too. So I'm going to do this and just toss that into the tube. That is good. Then we're basically just going to move the liquids into the new tanks here. So yeah, just, you know, moving liquids. This is our life. That is awesome. I'm actually curious. Could we do this faster with this? I'm curious. If I go to, so I can link it to the tank, right? So you can see the color changed on it. And if it was water too, it'd be like a different color. It'd show the color, right? So I should be able to, ooh, I did that wrong. I have to switch it. Oh, how do I do that? Oh, there we go. Now it's on water. So I'm curious. This is what I'm trying to do. So let's look into that. Can I pull liquids out of this and move it in here? No, that's not working, is it? That's basically taking the water, putting it right back into the same tank. It's not actually pulling from here. I thought it might be able to pull from here. How do you do that? Is it left? Oh, that moved all the liquid, so that works there. But I don't seem to be able to... Oh, grabbed it all there and put it all in there. So that's what I was going for. So you can do that. That is awesome. Now let's see if we can link it to water now. And can I just do this? Yeah, there we go. I can kind of just link it up to all that. And that is awesome. So that should be an almost full water tank now. So you can see here, it just links to the tanks. It just makes your life easier. There you go. And that should have put lava up there, right? No, lava. There we go. That works as well. So yeah, it's just a way of kind of managing our fluids in a cool little system here. I thought it'd be really neat to have, and it's snowing. So I'm going to go sleep here. Then we're going to probably get into the next thing. I don't have a roof yet, so when it snows, I just get snow all over the place. So yeah, it's a thing. So now that we've taken care of a few upgrades here, let's go ahead and get into the actual quest line. First thing we're going to do is create a hydraulic press from magnetic craft. Another multi-block. It says the press is used to create plates. It looks like it's going to be used over here to get us into immersive. So these heavy copper and heavy lead plates. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I guess it's something we can get to. So what we're going to do here, I guess, is make the blueprint, which was what, iron, I think, which I think I tossed back in here, right? So let's do that. And maybe a piece of paper. Let's grab you. And the blueprint should be pretty easy. Let's do that. There we go. This is the blueprint. Let's go toss this down. I've never actually built this one, so I'm kind of curious here. Oh, it's actually tall. Looks like it's a 3x2 by 5. It's like 5 tall, man. Of course, there's only 1 wide up there. But anyway, we'll kind of figure this out. Looks like we are going to need a bunch of blocks. So let's figure out what we have. Also, I just went to the store and came back. And when I logged back into the pack, it graphically glitched all my radiant chests. It's a little weird here. But anyway, just a little strange. Not sure what's going on. They seem to be working fine. It's just, yeah, it's just visual. But anyway, that's a thing. I threw my iron in there by mistake too. Let's get you out of there. Anyway, let's hunt down our magnetic craft blocks. So we have some supports here. We also have, what else do we have that's actually useful in this build? What are we doing here? I'm looking for magnetic craft. It's probably a better way to do this, but I'm doing it the rough way. I don't have any of the stripe blocks. I don't have any of the great ones, it doesn't seem. And yeah, that might be everything we have actually for the magnetic craft blocks. Must have used everything when we finish that up. So we need a couple of the copper coils, a bunch of the great ones. And I guess we could just look at our book. I don't know what I'm doing here. Let's go ahead, open up our book here, see if we can find our manual, pop this, and go and see if we can look at the multi-blocks. Hunt down the hydraulic press. We're going to need 14 iron grate machine blocks, 7 column. I'm going to need, I only have 2 column. I think the recipes of 2. I think these ones are recipes of 4, so I'll do like 4 recipes of those ones. 2 copper coils, 1 stripe machine. And I don't need a corrugated. Okay. And we'll need another thermopile probably. So let's get this going. So to get this going, let's go to thermal. Check that out. Grab a thermopile. And I think we have everything for that. So that's good. Let's go to magnetic craft. Look for those blocks. Looks like they're down here. We're going to need a bunch of these. I think I said 4 recipes. So let's just do 4 recipes. Let's do that. Then maybe you as well. I like this vice, but at the same time, being able to only craft one at a time, you know what I mean? It'll be nice when we get past that. But anyway, let's go ahead and grab a recipe of striped. We're going to need 2 of these ones. I don't know if we have enough to do that. Let's see here. Nope, definitely not. Go ahead and grab some fine coppers and then get ourselves the coil blocks. And what else did we need here? We needed columns, right? Where are the column blocks? Column blocks are right here. And we'll need, I think it said 7, if I remember correctly. Let's go ahead and grab 3 more of those. That, and that looks good. What's that, a pump jack pipe? I have no idea. But anyway, let's go ahead and get everything on our bar here. We can go build this multi-block probably pretty quickly. And then just kind of move on, man. Just get the progress, get everything here, and we should be good. I guess I'll put down the thermopile after it's done. I need to see which side the power is going to go into, right? So, yeah, we'll just figure that out as we go. But anyway, let's go set this up. This looks pretty easy. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and do that there. Looks like the copper coils are going to go there, but we get the grates on that side, so we can do that and that. Go ahead and hunt down our corrugated. Do that. We only need 1 stripe, right? And these are columns, so do that and that, that and that. That looks like another corrugated. Looks like corrugated. No, that's not corrugated. Those are, yeah, that's corrugated, but these are just columns all across the top. So pretty easy to build. Just get it done here. We just go you, and you. Awesome. Oh, nope, I got something wrong. Oh, it actually says those 3 top ones are wrong. What's it say here? It says block found support column y-axis, invalid block orientation. And it's those 3? Can you put these sideways? Does this can you actually orient these? Let's see here. Let's do that. Grab you for a sec. And yes, you can. You can put them sideways. So I'm guessing those have to go sideways. That would make sense if we go across the top, right? But anyway, let's go ahead and grab a couple cobblestone and see if that's the problem. I'm guessing it is, but you would think on the projection, so you could see the blocks there, it would show them sideways, right? But it doesn't seem to be doing that, so how would I know? Until I got it wrong, right? I couldn't get it right the first time without knowing that. Anyway, let's do that. Go ahead and put another one on this side, like there. Then pick up these puppies. Sweet. Just see if this works. That, and that. There we go. Yeah, our errors went away. Sweet. So let's go ahead and see if we can get this thing going here. Actually get the multi-block formed. And find out where the power outputs are. So let's do that right there. We just drop some blocks out of the air. And cool looking machine, I have to say. That actually looks pretty legit. Looks like it's going to smash down on the plates here. Looks like the power's here. We've got an output back here. It looks pretty simple. So let's get this wired up here. We need some kind of inventory. I can't remember if I have any crates in here, actually. Let's go here. Let's go to crate. It seems like we do have one. Where's it at? It is right in here. Let's go ahead and grab that puppy. We'll use this one for the output. So let's throw the output back here somewhere. I may end up running a line of hoppers to the front of it like I did over there. But it looks like we could do an input here as well. Don't know how much we'll be using it, but we do have some hoppers, right? So I could go ahead and do something like this right here. There we go. And that could be to feed it. And where do I want to do power from? It's kind of weird. It's on both sides. I don't know if you have to link up to both sides. So like before, I'm just going to straight up just go do it. I think it's the best way. So be lava, thermopile. Let's go link this up to lava. Oh, actually, we already linked up. So we just have to left click and then right click. And there we go. Go ahead and throw down a thermopile. Then let's see here. I got another random hole down there from when I was working on my base, but that's fine. Let's do that. Go ahead and actually, I may put water on that side just because I'm going to be walking here to get the outputs for now. So I don't walk into lava. Let's get you out of here as well. Go ahead and put you there. Sweet. Then we can just put water on the other 2 sides, right? Let's get this linked up to water now. I don't know if I have to left click at first, but I'm going to just in case I pour lava all over the place. And I guess we got a little, well, yeah, it's left click, right? Left click air. There we go. That and that. And there we go. We're all wired up. Or I guess powered up. Let's go ahead and grab some electric cables here. Let's do that. And figure out exactly what we're using this thing for. So I'm still, like I said, I'm not sure exactly how this power system works. If we have to link to both sides. But I figure better safe than sorry, right? So let's do that there. And get you out of here. There we go. Go ahead and grab you. Probably put you down low. And just wrap the cable around for now. Because, yeah, it's a thing. I'm going to have to, at some point, actually do some real testing. And see if they actually go faster or not. I'm going to have to watch it for a while. And see if they go faster with more power. Like, I have no way of knowing what the power needs of these machines are. Like, it doesn't seem to say anything in the interface. Just, yeah, just the power that's in them. I believe this is power. Like, once this gets full, it just starts filling up with joules. So it's just like a higher value than the actual joules, maybe? I'm not exactly sure how that even works, to be honest. It seems like it just stores more power. It's like a battery inside either way. But anyway, we'll let that go. Let that fill up. That looks good. And we should be good to go. So let's go ahead and see exactly what plates we need to make here. We need to make these next. It's the coke brick from Immersive Engineering. We need heavy copper plates. So we're going to need 4 copper plates for every one. And we're going to need, what, 7 recipes of that? So that should be too bad. What is that? 7 times 4, that'd be 28. So that should be 28 right there, right? So that's way more than that. This is 28. There we go. Drop you off. And the other one was lead, right? So let's go ahead and grab you and make 28 of you. Awesome. And I should be able to just hopper these in, right? Will that start making the plates for us? Oh, it's set to the wrong thing. I need it on heavy, right? So there's 3 settings here. It looks like we can make 2 different kinds of plates in these. That's what it looks like. Yeah, so we can make these magnetic craft plates here, smaller ones. Then we have the heavy plates. And I don't know if these are light plates or just agates. This might be just agates here, but I don't know how you make agates. Maybe it's out of the products that come out of here, the chunks, right? Maybe you could try that at some point and see if it can actually do your, making of ingots as well, because that's kind of what it looks like. But anyway, that's cool there. That's awesome. And it's actually giving us plates. It is. So it's doing its thing. It's hammering it out. And what else do we actually need for those coke bricks? Looks like we need a bunch of brick and a bunch of clay. So let's go into this here. Let's go ahead and see if we got a good amount of clay. I think we do. Good. Awesome. They are in 2 different chests again. I have that in 3 chests, really. That's just a mess. Let's get you out of there. Let's get you out of here. Let's go ahead and toss you in there. And then we'll take half a stack and see exactly where we're at. So how much would that be? 7 times 4 again, right? So it'd be just 28. So let's go ahead and grab, I guess I have enough right now. So 28 of you to smelt. So we'll have to smelt that down. And the rest we could just craft with. So let's go ahead and toss this in here. We may go ahead and do this later too. I'm thinking about if we have time. It's called Extraneous Fire Starter from Nature's Aura. It's supposed to be able to automate a vanilla furnace. So I was interested in that, but it's going to take us a little work to get to. I guess it really depends on the time of this video, because I do want to still explore those random items from other mods. So that is a thing. Anyway, is it doing these now? Wait a sec. I'm confused. Where's my other plates? Oh, I put the copper in my inventory. I am such a derp. So yeah, the jewels, looks like the battery's pretty much all filled up. Although it uses power pretty quick if it has it in the battery. If it's actively filling it, oh, I kind of see. So the volts go up to a certain point. They just hang out there. That must be based on how much power we're producing. But when it's using power, it'll use a lot more if you actually have some inside the internal battery in the jewel form, which is probably just a certain amount of volts is my guess. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything about regular power systems, and I think this is kind of based on like real life power systems, like the concept. And I'll be honest, I've literally never even looked at it really in my life, so I am pretty clueless when it comes to such matters. I am one of those people that has electricity, uses it every day in life. I have absolutely no clue whatsoever how it works. But anyway, pretty cool little machine though. This is awesome. I actually like this. This is pretty, it just makes your base cool having these big multi-block machines. It is pretty neat, and it's animated quite well as well. So anyway, I'll let this go, and we'll kind of come back and work on our coke printers. So yeah, I totally mapped that wrong. For some reason, I kept saying 7 recipes, and I actually did 9. But anyway, we'll go ahead and grab 2 more sandstone. I've already gone ahead and done 21 of the brick. I need 2 more recipes, so I had to make 2 more sets of the plates here as well. So yeah, I'm a total derp. But anyway, that's enough to actually do the multi-block. You can actually go ahead and check our reward here. We've got our levels from this one. This one here. We also need to make the actual book here. Do we have... We have a lever. I do that because we broke that, right? An actual book, though. Book should be just, what, paper and what else was it? Yeah, we got all that stuff. Let's go ahead and grab a book. Let's do that. Combine it with the lever, and that'll make that quest done. And what else do we need for this? We actually need an engineer's hammer, and it looks like we have everything for that as well. So let's go ahead and actually grab the hammer. If I can hit the right button, let's go ahead and grab an engine, hammer, one of these puppies. There we go. That should actually finish off the quest now. We've got to push forward. It's going to give us a storage upgrade, which we could just pretty much use in our drawer. I don't really need it at this point. But it'll make it hold 8 times the amount that it normally does. So it's like, what, 500 per slot would be 8 times that. So they're holding about 4,000 per slot now, I guess. Would it be right? No. Is that right? Yes. 5,000 per slot. It's because, yeah, it's 512 per slot right now, I think, right? Or is it 524? I can't even remember. Whatever it is, it's holding 8 times more. Anyway, that's a thing. Is this done smelting? It's doing a little bit more of that. We need to build a multi-block here. Really simple one, though. The immersive ones are, yeah, pretty simple. These ones, anyway. Let's go ahead and pop it over here somewhere. It's going to be a little congested. Let's go ahead and put it flat against the wall, I guess. Something like this until we find a better space. But it's just 3 by 3 by 3. And we'll have to move all our lighting, of course, because everything wants to be difficult. That and that. There we go. And finally, bring that across. And just get this done. This thing is going to be used to make coal coke and creosote. I think we're actually going to need creosote in this pack. So, yeah, that's something. Of course, it would snow. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and throw down our bed. Get rid of the snow real quick. That'll handle that. Al-132 apparently has drowned. Unfortunate for him. Anyway, let's go. Check this out here. Really simple machine. It basically takes charcoal or coal, I believe. So we go to coal coke. Goes go ahead and check that out. I think it's this one right here from Immersive. Check that out. It can be made with coal and it'll produce more creosote, or it can be made with charcoal and produce less creosote. I'm going to go with the charcoal option because it's way cheaper for me anyway. So let's go do that. Let's go ahead, toss some of this off just so we have some of that kicking around. Maybe light it all on fire because, well, we are arsonists apparently. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, that's apparently going to shear the wood. But anyway, let's go hunt down our actual fire starter. Let's do that. Sweet. Light that on fire. This part's not on fire, so let's get them lit on fire too. I have to say I love this little crafting method. It's pretty cool. Why didn't it do some of it? Anyway, I'll do the rest after. We'll need a hopper as well, so let's go ahead and get one of those puppies. I believe I have a hopper in here. Let's go see. Hopper would be, let's go here, see if we have a hopper. Yeah, I know I have 3. Are they right in that chest? I moved them to this chest apparently for no apparent reason. But anyway, let's go grab you. Go ahead and see if we can get a way to automatically pump these items in here. I don't think it matters, does it? I think you can go into any side. Can I like do this and do that? Yeah, they'll just automatically fill it. So that's cool. So yeah, now we have a way to produce the creosote and the coal coke, which we'll need later on to produce steel. To do the steel though, we need to make another item, and it's the next in the quest line. It's actually all been pulled out, hasn't it? It's all in here. We need the nether brick, which I didn't do enough nether brick either. So let's go grab 8 more nether brick because that's what we'll need for the recipe here. So go ahead and just get that smelted up. There we go. Yeah, I need 8 more of everything. I just totally derped. But anyway, we already got a coal coke. That was actually pretty quick. I didn't think they came that quick. And a little bit of the creosote. Creosote, I guess I could go ahead and throw into one of those tanks. So the tank I might have put in here. So let's do this. And I'm curious if this thing can pull partial buckets, actually. So let's do that. Let's go to this tank right here. There we go. And what's this set to? Yeah, there's no liquid in there right now. Let's set it to the other setting, right? So that right there. And can I go like this? Did it get it? No. It doesn't seem to want to do it. Maybe I'll have to wait to see if it has a full bucket in it. Maybe it can't interact with it. That's a possibility. Curious if this works too. We could try different options, but yeah, it doesn't seem to want to actually just pull it. But we will need creosote later, so I definitely want to keep that around. And I guess we just need our nether bricks, which I'm hoping are almost done here. We just need 2 more, and then we'll also need some blaze powder, right? So wherever I put all that, there we go. That's good. And we'll need 9 recipes, right? So get her done, get her finished, and we'll be into immersive pretty solidly. We'll have to get to the kiln and stuff later on, but for right now, this doesn't look too bad. The second step of creating steel, this multi-block structure is not capable of automation and must be handled manually. There is an upgraded version. The third step and highly recommended is to upgrade the improved blast furnace to allow for automation and preheaters. So yeah, you can do that, but we won't be doing that today. I believe it requires steel to be able to do it. That takes some processing time. But anyway, let's go ahead and see if we can actually make this stuff. There we go. We can go ahead and make 27. Awesome. We got create a blast furnace. And this thing is the same kind of multi-block, so it's just kind of all willy-nilly. 3x3, and then you're good to go there too as well. So pretty awesome, pretty easy, and pretty simple. I haven't actually had to do immersive in quite a while, to be honest, but let's do that. There we go. So this one here to actually make steel now. So we go to steel right here. We should have immersive steel here somewhere. Steel ingot. There we go. See if we can hunt it down. Earthwell. Wait, they don't have the immersive steel ingot. Maybe it's this one. There you go. Yeah, iron ingot. And then, yeah, it needs fuel. And it works better with coal coke. That's kind of the whole point, like way faster. If you use regular fuel, I think pretty sure it takes like almost forever. Almost to infinity. But anyway, let's go ahead and grab some iron here and actually start the process. So let's go ahead and toss it in here. Let's do like 12 to start us, maybe. I don't know how many we need. But we'll pop that in there. Go ahead and grab our actual coal coke. And I'll just start making it. So it is a slow process. You can see it there. The percentage is going up. It'll go across and do its thing. It'll get smelted. You'll get a byproduct called slag that you can't automatically output until you get the upgraded version of this. But for now, this will work. So that's cool. I'm kind of curious, though. I want to see, once this gets to a full bucket, if I can actually pull the liquid out. Because if not, that's frustrating. This thing should be able to handle partial buckets if it's going to be working. Oh, there we go. Wait a second. It says it's linked to creosote. So did that actually link? Let's see here. 1.4 buckets. Oh, it did work. It totally worked, man. Okay. So it did link. I guess putting in here maybe made it link? I'm just curious now. Does this automatically drain this from the tank? So it already produced way more than that, basically. So that is awesome. But I am curious now to actually watch if it transferred in there. It's weird that the Iridium 4 doesn't tell you what the target tank holds. It'd be nice if it did that, I have to say. Yeah, it's just automatically taking the fluid and putting it into the tank. Huh. That's actually pretty cool. Neat. That is actually really neat. Okay, cool. So, yeah, we have coal coke. We got steel in production. Pump it out here. So we got our first steel. We got some slag. And we got the ability to make plates and some upgrades. So I think I'm actually going to go ahead and wrap this one up here. So as always, guys, like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Well, guys, I have a good one. I'll see you guys next video. Later.